I'd love to talk to you about my passion for a daily meditation practice. There's so much research about the benefits of meditation. I don't need to tell you about that. Probably if you're listening to this video, you know about that. And yet many of us either don't do it regularly, or we fall off the wagon a lot. Some of us hasn't even started yet. So this is really about either reigniting your meditation practice, or starting it for the first time. Because if we don't do that, we often just get lost in reactivity. We often get distracted into all sorts of busy daily activities and don't remember who we really are. Meditation is a way to, in a daily way, to remember who we truly are. To remember that our little heart, our little human heart, our humanity is really held by a greater heart. So you can just imagine a little heart, that's you and me and all of us, inside of a big, great heart that you could call the spiritual heart, or the heart of being. That love that permeates the universe, you could say, this loving benevolence that created us all and is the source of us all, and that we all want to be sourced by. So that's what a daily meditation practice is. It's also, you could see it as a form of divine therapy, because one of the reasons we don't like to meditate is because we sit and then there is this onslaught of thoughts or onslaught of feelings. And I want to tell you that's actually good. It's like there's stuff that comes up from the unconscious that needs to unload. That's the divine therapy. It's thought patterns and feelings and memories and beliefs and judgments that run in the background all the time anyways. And now, as we're sitting silently, now it comes up to the forefront and we can see it. So it's actually a process that you want to welcome and and just welcome your whole humanity and have it be held in that great heart. So that's one thing that maybe you can look at differently now when you sit down and it's difficult or challenging to be with these emotions or with these thoughts. It's like, okay, there's just an unloading happening and I don't have to get involved. I can just trust the innate intelligence, because there really is an innate intelligence in us, an innate wisdom that knows what to bring forth at what time for us to see. Just to let it be. There's nothing we need to do. It's more a process that gets done to us. Yeah. And we need a strong motivation, right? We need a reason. We need a big why. Why do we sit down there every day, right? And I hope that this idea of meditation as a form of divine therapy can give you that motivation. And because if we don't have a daily practice and we're really sincerely on this path of transformation, it's so difficult. We get caught up in reactivity. In core language, we call it in the survivor self strategies. In every aspect of our lives, we forget that we're really always held in love, that we're always held by something greater. And we think we're the little separate me that's got to make it in this life, in this world that seems hostile and threatening and dangerous, when most of the time it isn't. So we get caught in this reactivity and disconnected, just disconnected from our own true self, from our own heart, disconnected from other people, disconnected from grace, God, spirit, disconnected from our body, heart, and we're just like attached to our thought patterns. And a daily practice is such a beautiful way to take a moment. It's just like a moment to plug back in the socket, to back our little heart into that big spiritual heart, to remember. Yeah, so, and if you're struggling with this, next week September, when is it? September 20th through 24th, we will hold something called Meditation as Divine Therapy. It's a 5-day process where we're going to meditate together. So every day at 8 a.m. PT, whatever time that is, California time, whatever time that is in your time zone, we're going to sit together. I'm going to go through what I call the 5 pillars of the spiritual path, which is commitment and dedication, faith and trust, letting go of control, surrender, humility and devotion, and tender-hearted bravery. These 5 pillars. We're going to go through one each day. I'm going to give a little teaching, and then there's going to be a meditation. I'm going to take you through a 25-minute about meditation that we're going to do together. And there's something so beautiful that happens when we all do it together. And it's sometimes so hard to always do it alone. So we do this together. And to create that field to either, if you are already meditating daily, this will really take you deeper, because this is an ongoing growth process. There's no end to where we can go. And if you're struggling with this, or maybe if you haven't started at all, this is a great way to get you started, and hopefully just give you enough motivation, enough inspiration, enough of community and support to make this a lifelong habit. I tell you, it's beautiful. And yeah, if you can see this like it's your daily date with grace, like you're having a date. Like in any relationship, we need to have dates, right? We need to make time. We need to make space for grace. So let's do that together and either deepen or ignite our meditation practice, yeah, and say yes to this incredibly transformative, powerful process of meditation as divine therapy. All the details are going to be in the link below, and lots of love. Can't wait to see you there.